Alright, audience. We probably, we're gonna go on the executive when we're done. Hey, Tom.
Surprise, surprise. I'd like to see Buckingham Doolittle's
I gotta leave if you're gonna talk about this.
to-do list expanded to include the mayor's office.
I'm gonna use the restroom.
I think we need
Make
some
sure I'm
investigation. A few weeks ago, you told me that it would be easy to come up with the city parcel contract.
Yeah.
Still don't have it. That's from back in November of last year. That's one. The other thing is complaints that obviously because of mayoral policy aren't accepted by the police department. I need to find out why the mayor's office doesn't set policy that has the police chief taking complaints about certain politicians. I think this would be something good for Buckingham to look at. The other thing is, I'd like council to do whatever they have to do to remove Councilwoman Stager and remove Law Director Pignatello for what I saw tonight as an obvious obstruction of the process to get something on the ballot. They both had since last June to come up with objections. And we saw Mr. Pignatello, 11th hour last week, coming up with points, obviously deliberately to keep you from having enough time to get this thing on the ballot. It's dereliction of duty, misfeasance, nonfeasance, pickafeasance. They should be removed unless they want to resign. And I'm serious as a heart attack. And I'm not, this is just me talking, but there are more people thinking this. They didn't get to see this circus tonight, but they will. It'll be on YouTube. And a lot of people are going to have serious questions about the timing that deliberately kept this issue from going to ballot. The concerns that Councilwoman Stager has and Mr. Pignatello have were here long ago. They presented them in such a fashion as to keep you from getting this on the ballot. And that's dereliction of duty at least, and certainly misfeasance or nonfeasance. And this will be on YouTube too. I'd like to see council move on this. This was ridiculous. This was a travesty. You're obviously being threatened. You had physical people in the room to influence you. You had Mr. Pignatello and Mr. DeCiro sitting in the room. I don't even understand how they were in the room. We're in a big hurry to recuse here. Not for that one. Big recusal. I don't even understand. I don't know why the mayor was recused from this. And I heard talk about a problem having a contract, having something signed, having the ordinance signed. That somehow the mayor would have a problem with signing the ordinance because of a conflict. And my understanding is the conflict is that he and Mr. Pignatello own real estate together. Well, the mayor didn't have any problem signing the parcel contract, which I still haven't gotten. And Mr. Pignatello's brother was an obvious beneficiary of that contract. Didn't recuse for that one. Councilman Greenwald cohabiting, co-occupying space with the mayor. Now, he's a recusal. We've got recusals all over the place. My understanding is Councilman Greenwald just told me he wasn't in the same physical location with the mayor in the building that he and Mr. Pignatello owned when he ran for office. But since he ran for office, now he put himself in a position where he has to be careful with his votes. And he has to recuse because of a possible conflict. like Mr. Pignatello and Mayor Delaquillo raises rent. I don't know what it is. I understand attorneys are especially sensitive about any appearance of impropriety. Ethics is a big deal for them. I understand it's really important. But then if he's going to decide to move in with the mayor, maybe he should have resigned. We wind up with a really screwed up system here because all the lawyers are somehow tangled in somewhere, and it's defeating the democratic process. Something needs to be done. And like I said, this isn't just me, folks. This isn't just crackpot Jarris. A lot of people are saying the same thing. You can look at comments online and see what I'm talking about. We need to clean up this mess. Please, please, Council, do something.
Thank you, Tom. Anyone else from the audience today?